Good morning, everybody. Happy September 3rd, 2018. This is Mars Monday Morning Messages, and we're going to get right to it. Our oil of the week is rosemary. You can see that. Rosemary. The oil of neutrality, of higher perspective, of impartiality, non judgment, and compassion. So I'm putting it on my wrists and I'm rubbing it all over my awesome um, bracelets that will hold on to the essential oil smell. I don't know if any of you have these. They're fabulous. They lava beads or other things like that will hold the oil in there for you. And so I'm putting it on my wrist. I'm smelling it big time, and it helps us to stay in that place of non-judgment and of higher perspective, of detaching from circumstances, allowing neutrality in, and um, and being the observer of your life. And so this is definitely a theme of this week. So you'll see this is running through a couple of other aspects of the channeling this morning. So that's great. So rosemary will help with that. It also helps us to retain information. So it's a really good oil to use when you're studying or um, when you're trying to learn something new. It will help you to retain that information. So diffuse rosemary for all of that. Okay, our next thing is our gemstone today, and this is rainbow fluorite, which has purple and green in it. And I love this one. I can so easily just hold it and meditate with it. And it's calming, relaxing, relaxes the body and mind, eases stress, balances in between your heart and your head, helps to balance those two things together. It enables clarity and decision making, and it cleanses your energy field. So don't we all always kind of need that? So enjoy using this and then having your energy field feel clearer, which is always helpful, but especially this week. Um, so this first week of September um, is uh, is bringing us into a very different kind of energy than we had during the summer and certainly during August. And so we're in more of a deep healing and transformation, personal transformation type of month. So we're integrating the things that happened, all of those eclipses, all of those spiritual flus. Like I was in a serious spiritual flu. Many of you noticed that. Hello, my brother, Sean. Um, so a lot of us had a lot of symptoms this summer, a lot of outward manifestation of releasing and getting rid of old patterns and habits. So now in September, we start to go within ourselves. And it's really more about personal transformation, inner body experiences, integrating what happened this summer. And again, seeing this bigger picture, um, letting your soul rule instead of letting more of your personality rule. So this is going to be a great month for um, walking and being with yourself and having some more quiet time as things start to cool down and um, and the light changes as we move into fall, things like that. So again, it comes into be the observer of your life. When we go deeper within ourselves, we gain more perspective in terms of the big picture. So don't get involved in petty arguments. This is not the month for that. It's really never the time for it, but especially now, it's going to feel really uncomfortable to be kind of arguing about silly things. And really watch the judgments of others. You know, when we judge others, we are judging ourselves, period. Don't do it. It's like so negative. Don't judge other situations. We have not walked in other people's shoes. So we just don't know. We just don't know. And it just is such a huge manifestation of fear when we do that, and it creates even more fear and more fear and more fear. So bring it into yourself and gain this higher perspective. Okay, so moving along. Ascended Masters, flow of prosperity, Lakshmi, who is a Hindu goddess, such a beauty. And this is our first card of 4. And she is all about abundance. Never a bad thing. So, what's working for you? And keep doing what's working for you. So, she really is supporting us this week to, again, step into this flow of abundance and step into making desired life changes. So, again, as I was just talking about, really gaining this higher perspective and going deeper inside of yourself, Lakshmi is helping to support when you're doing that, that you then will create even more prosperity and abundance. Imagine if you're focusing on these types of positive things rather than on judging or having an argument about something ridiculous. Okay. Next, lizard. Okay, so now we get into sort of a little bit of funkiness. So lizard is our next card. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions, but this is more about you're like you're, you know, we all are more than just our physical bodies. We are we have this whole other side to ourselves, and we really can access it and to be a part of that when we're dreaming, when we are in meditation. And for me, I think I've spoken about this, floating, the sensory deprivation chambers, where you float, that I'm pretty obsessed with at the moment. When we float, we go directly into those theta brainwaves, which are the same as when we're in a dream state. But there's a clarity, like we're awake, but it's a dreamlike state that gives us access to really the past and the future, and brings us into that higher vision, higher place of. Winnie says hi. All right, Winnie, we're good. We're good. I'm fine. I am so fine. So the brain is fully present, and we have access to this information, these unknowns, these secrets, this magical place. Winnie, it's okay. So, so I love being in that place. This is why I think I love going to float every week. We can access it through meditation as well, certainly through meditation, through like gong baths, sound healing, through, through lots of different means, yoga, meditation, things like that. So do more of that. And again, this month of September is about going into those places in order to integrate what has happened, and to find this greater soul's purpose that you've always had, but we want to have more and more access to it. So dream time is a place where there are no boundaries with your soul. It's a mystical, magical state of pure experience, and it's an absolute reality. It allows us to see into the past and the future. So play with that. Even if you are just trying out meditation, go there for just, even if it's 30 seconds, celebrate that and know that that is moving you the same way that it could move someone who did 3 minutes or 13 minutes or 30 minutes. So being in that theta state and being in that higher consciousness and perspective is going to really serve us this month. Okay, so that's lizard. I don't know. Do lizards dream a lot? I don't fully totally get why it's a lizard. But anyway, moving on. Kuan Yin. The Dance of Unveiling is our card of the week. Your life is becoming more clear now. And again, I think if we are able to follow through this week with some more going within and integration, it'll be even more. There's a lot that's unfolding right now, and the bigger picture has not quite yet been revealed to you. So we want to stay in the possibility of the bigger picture, but realizing that threads of it have come through, and we have to keep like following those strings, basically. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't set things in motion before they're ready to be put into motion. It's amazing how beautiful it is to be in this space of anticipation and excitement, but not in a place of rushing and or pushing or forcing an outcome. It's about being patient, trusting, having faith, um, so that these new truths can reveal themselves. And again, as we push judgment to the side and we, um, come into that place of soul's growth and knowing, we are given more information about our soul's path. So, yeah, so enjoy that. Okay, final card, Work Our Light. And this one is the Age of Light. So I love this. You've been training for this for many, many lifetimes. So if you feel daunted or fearful about these messages of, this bigger perspective or of your soul's truth coming through in even bigger and higher forms at this point, if you feel fearful or stuck around that, know that all of your previous experiences and lifetimes have prepared you for this exact moment. They've prepared your soul and polished your soul to be ready for exactly what's happening. It's a really powerful time. You came into this life with a clear soul's plan. You chose to incarnate during this time. And because of all of that, you're ready. So just the fact that you're here, the fact that you're literally here in this community as well, is a beautiful confirmation and reminder that you're ready. So with so much wisdom behind you and many lifetimes of experience, know that this is not the lifetime to stay hidden. Step out, and rise up to your own capacities, which is going to raise the whole world, the planet, and the cosmos. So that is that. Those are the messages of this week. Thank you so very much for being here. I'm so grateful and appreciative to have you on this journey with me. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, empowering, inspiring, and lots of theta brainwaves type of a week. Okay. Love you all. Ciao.